It's the end of the month. It's the end of the quarter. It's the end of the year. And you need closes to hit your numbers. You need deals. You need sales. You're trying to make President's Club, or at least keep your freaking roof over your head. Okay? Right idea. I need sales. The wrong thing to do. I'm going to call every single person in my pipeline and I'm going to give them a crazy offer, right? Hey, Dave, it's Q4, man. We got some really good stuff happening. If we could get this deal across the goal line here before the end of the year, I've got 25% off, whatever the crazy offer is. Who wants to unmute themselves? You can tell me I'm full of it if you think that's a great idea. I don't tend to think it is. Why is this the right idea? Yes, I want deals, but the wrong thing to do. I'm going to call everybody in my pipeline and make a crazy offer because it's month end, it's quarter end, it's year end. Who wants to? Somebody unmute yourselves. Jump. Martine, go.
Well, it's the wrong idea. Sorry, it's the right idea to call everybody, but it's the wrong idea to throw a crazy offer, because if they don't get that message or they get back to you after that deal is over,
yep,
they're going to still expect it. It's probably something you can't offer anyways.
Yep.
So you're a dead duck at that point.
Dead duck. And in terms of dead ducks, bang, bang. I used to tell this way back in the day when I was a regional sales manager. I would say this to my people. Some of them listened, some of them didn't. Okay? I don't want to get myself in trouble making the gun sign. But yeah, it's like a gun, Martine, right? You're a dead duck. With a gun, once you bang, once you pull the trigger and that bullet leaves the chamber, okay? Both in real guns and in our sales career, you can't put the bullet back in the chamber. So if I say to Martine, man, if we could get this done before the end of the year, I'm going to take 10% off for you, right? The end of the year is going to come and go in most cases, and it's going to be real difficult for me to stuff a moving 10% off bullet that's traveling at 751 feet per second back into that chamber. He's going to still want his 10% off, okay? Anyone else, why is this the wrong thing to do? I think we pretty much covered it there. Yes? Tony, you got one?
Yeah, you're training your clients to believe that at the end of every month they're going to get a better deal.
Thank you. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for saying that, right? We're training people to not do business with us, right? Like, and by the way, if you guys are like, I don't know about what Tony just said, you should. There are whole entire companies. There's Reddit forums around certain companies, I'm not going to say the names, that are so notorious for doing this. There's literally chat groups saying, don't add users with XYZ. I won't say the name of the logo unless it's the end of the year, because you'll get half your stuff for free, okay? So what's the right thing to do? Here's what nobody's ever talked about. It's the end of the month. It's the end of the quarter. It's the end of the year. You got to hit your number. I believe the right thing for you to do is this. Trust your gosh darn process. Trust your process. Next, BNSO, next step obsessed. If it's the end of the quarter, the end of the year, hey Chris, man, I really want to keep this deal moving. It's the end of our year. We've got a lot of stuff going on. What's a good next step? Well, I need to talk to the CIO, but I think we can get this deal signed by the end of November. Perfect. You're going to talk to the CIO. When are you going to do that? I'm going to do that in the next couple weeks. Okay, great. I will call you 21 days from today if I haven't heard from you before then. Fair enough? And then in 21 days, hey Chris, Matt Easton over here at Easton University, as promised, calling to see if XYZ. Be next step obsessed. Here's something that no other sales coach has ever talked about in the history of sales. Hi, I'm going to say it right now, okay? To the dismay of every other sales coach on planet EARTH, take the frickin' L. Take the L, okay? Take the loss. Some of the times, the best thing you could ever do for your career is take an L. Why? Because it's going to give you an opportunity to ruminate instead of scramble like a chicken with their head cut off, offering crazy promotions and crazy deals. And let's say the great and powerful Tony, who just commented with a great idea, was my boss. For me to go, hey, Tony, can we have a quick conversation? Yeah, Matt, what's going on? Here's what's going on, okay? And I own it, right? And I want to get ahead of this, and I'll own the ramifications. Tony, I blew it this quarter, right? I did not stay on my process. I didn't add enough people to my pipeline. I'm not following through. Here's where I believe my problem is. I'm not going to hit my numbers this quarter. Here's what I would like to do, Tony. First off, I want to be honest and forthright with you that I'm not going to hit my numbers. But instead of trying to buy a pipeline that doesn't currently exist with specials and promotions, thus kicking this off to the next quarter, what I would like to do is take an L for my territory for this quarter, and I'd like to focus on prospecting. I'd like to focus on fixing my process, and I believe that if we can change X, Y, Z, and A, B, C, I can finish next quarter 150, 160% of plan, right? Take the L, fix your process, start prospecting, start over. A lot of companies don't like this, okay? So you might not even have the discussion with somebody. There are a lot of companies that have to report their numbers to Wall Street. You're probably not going to get fired if you take one L. If you take 2 or 3 in a row, that's on you, right? We can't continue to have this roller coaster in our sales career where we buy a bunch of deals at the end of the month, at the end of the quarter, especially at the end of the year. Then we have a big party on New Year's Eve. We spend the first 3 months hungover. We start to really think about working in June and July and August, and then we do the same damn thing again for Q4. We try and buy ourselves way out of our hole. Just trust your process and get things going there, guys. Sometimes you have to take an L in order to see where the gaps are in your process, okay? I know it's not popular, but I said it. Okay, sometimes you got to take an L. If you work in sales and you're serious about your career, I'm going to give you $300 right here, right now to close more deals. Did we just become best friends? I think so. My name's Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University. It's the most effective sales coaching system in the world. One little tiny piece of that sales coaching system is our mini masterclass on closing. It's $300. But I'm gonna cover the cost for you right now. I've set some money aside out of our marketing budget. If you click the link here, I will text you a code where you can go and grab the mini masterclass on closing. I'm gonna cover all of the cost for you. You pay nothing. There's no commitment on your end. My hope is that you close so much more business, you come and join us over at Easton University, but that choice is yours. If you want to double, triple, quadruple your closing right now, click the link. I will text you a code to get the Easton University Mini Masterclass on closing right here, right now, and I'm going to cover all the cost for you. Click the link. I'll see you on the other side.